Sir, you had over 25 years of experience in HVAC. How did your journey begin? And what drew you to air conditioning?
Yeah. So thanks for having me
So
on
kind.
this cast. Really grateful for all the missions that you've done. Uh, I incidentally I started my career as a technocrat. I started as I am a gold medalist in my engineering. Uh, then I moved to the management side. But then my first assignment was with a tobacco manufacturing company, and I realized that of course I have to also to do justice to my education that I have done
Okay.
in engineering. So I chose the hard core area of the engineering portion. Then moved to a company which was involved in doing projects construction work. So I moved to the company, and then I started my journey in engineering with the projects. Then incidentally, I moved to the air conditioning, which happened to be the booster. I started my job with booster, and I then moved to air conditioning side of the division of booster. And from there, the journey has been fantastic. I worked in various departments, various locations. I did a lot of projects. I was in sales, marketing, planning, designing, execution, post sales. So journey, all these years have been fantastic. After Blue Star, I worked with Fujitsu General, which is actually a Japanese
Yeah.
company. Then I joined Voltas 9 years ago. So if you take my overall experience, air conditioning has become a passion for me. And I love actually this field, and this is one of the emerging field. If you
Very nice.
see emerging industry in the area of if you
Do you think? Do you think energy? Do you think engineers plus a management background make great leaders?
uh, obviously see there are two ways of looking at it. One is if you see no engineering is a strength, basic strength, but then you can implement all those things when you have the management background. So that is one of the critical areas when you look at it, because no most of the see there are two different minds. One is engineering guys with the will think it differently. Management guys will think it differently. But if you combine both, it will be a fantastic
It's a
subject.
beautiful combination.
Yeah,
Correct.
beautiful
And you're
combination.
speaking to a fellow guy
Yeah.
who's an engineer and again managing business.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun also.
Yes. Lot of fun.
I think the analytical mind with the management side of things
Yeah.
really blends together and answers a question called why.
Yeah.
Once you have the answer to why, then I think things fall
Yeah.
into place, right?
So the critical part here is it gives you an opportunity, or it challenges you to do think differently.
Yes.
So when you have this combination, you tend to think laterally most of the times, and that is what is very important for any business.
Fair. Very interesting. So Voltas is part of the Tata legacy. What does it mean to lead a business unit in a Tata company?
Uh, uh, we have got the 7 decades of existence. We started in 1954.
Fair.
And 7 years we have been very brilliant. We have premier air conditioning company. We have got expertise in engineering projects. Uh, Instantly, since last decade, we are number one player in terms of the split AC products. That is what was called unitary products for us, room air conditioners.
Very nice.
And if you look at that legacy, we have done fantastically well. Uh, we have got two different groups to say in Voltas. One is the Unity Products Group, and then the which largely consists of room air conditioners, split air conditioners, air coolers, water coolers. That is one portion of the business that we have. I come from commercial AC division, which then starts with all light commercial units, ducted units, package AC units, VRF units, chillers. Again, the engineered chillers to say low temperature refrigeration chillers and VAMP chillers.
What sets Voltas apart in the commercial air conditioning division? compared to global players like Daikin, Hitachi, or Mitsubishi?
Yeah. So if you take the range, typically in cricket we call it as all rounders.
Okay,
So Voltas is that sense a true all rounder,
interesting.
because if you look at the products that we have products right from the range of the small capacities from no 2 tons to a larger capacity, catering to 100 tons of central plant business. So that is the range, and that is the specialty that we have.
Okay,
And also we execute projects. That is one of the plus points where we others don't have. So we have products, we have got the projects, and then also we have got the post sales. So that is something that which is the standard in terms of the competition in our industry.
so can you give us a quick walkthrough of the commercial product lineup that you have showcased at DR Build? Just tell us about it, and it'll be
Yeah, here at our stall we have uh, uh, hideaway units. We have got Multimax, which is typically in the industry jargon. It is actually a mini VRF. So we have got Multimax as Voltas brand, and we have got the units displayed here.
yeah.
We also, but typically this no Multimax advantage is that we can connect multiple indoor units to a single outdoor unit.
Okay,
So that is the advantage of this product. That means you can have a split AC, a cassette AC connected to a single outdoor.
okay,
In traditional terms, when you look at AC, you will have one AC for a bedroom. If there are more than three ACs, you will have three modules, three IDUs. But then Multimax is a product where you can have a single audio connected to three different IDUs through a single copper piping lab.
okay.
So this is the beauty of the product, and it is a very energy efficient product, and aesthetically designed, and it is a treat to the eyes when you look at the display and then
Interesting.
when you look at the product.
Why do you think architects and interior designers should stop ignoring the AC system and make it a part of the design conversation?
Uh, See, today with the with the temperatures rising, with the requirements, as you said, that the new generation is always now looking for a kind of comfort, and obviously AC has also become a necessity for any of the places that that are coming up. And what then happens is that these products, if they are integrated to the design and architecture team, there is a good visibility of the entire project, know how it can be
Yes.
envisaged. So this is one of the strengths, and that is more and more that we are now more visible to the architects and architects and designer community, so that because these are things that which can be easily installed, easily operated, easily maintained,
Yeah.
and that can also become their part of the product portfolio that they can
Interesting.
offer to their customers.
How are new age solutions like mini VRFs or multi splits helping small offices and homes become a little more energy efficient? Can you please guide us on that?
Yeah, so if you look at our products are energy efficient, the best in the class, and what then happens is, because this has got a no, as I said, that these are we can have one single audio with a multiple indoor unit connection. So what then happens? You don't have to run all the units together to have an air conditioning unit. So one is no, you have the energy consumption in terms of the optimum operation of those units, and obviously the best in the class. So you have that no energy efficient products
Okay.
coming in.
Interesting. What kind of tech innovation is happening at Voltas right now? Is there any AI powered energy optimization? Are there smart controls? What's happening now? What excites you the most?
Yeah, definitely. AI is something that is catching up in the industry, and we have our products also coming up with the AI.
Okay.
Of course, not in this class, but then in the Unity products, and it is only a matter of time that we actually introduce that to this products also. Uh, uh, but then technology is one thing that we are very keen on adapting, and I'm sure that there are no it is few days away where we actually integrate the entire thing end to end, and then give a comfort to the customer for the usage and operation.
Sir, many designers are still hiding ACs like, afterthought. They let it be. They come to it later. Isn't that a failure in collaboration between architecture and MEP design today?
I would not say that way. See, what happens is, it is something between a commodity and a technology.
Okay.
Okay, so most of the times, what happens is that when most of the products become a commodity, it becomes there is a sense of confidence on those products. But then, with the products that are coming up with technology plus something like what we've discussed about the AI and other things, so there is some requirement of the knowledge that is required by
Okay.
this community, and that is if that knowledge is available with them, then they also become confident about actually using them. So it is mostly because these are technology products. There is some information that has to keep coming, and that is there actually the collaboration has to happen between the manufacturers and the architect coming.
There is a very big problem on sites, and your team must be facing this continuously, especially in the commercial air conditioning division. Most Indian buildings still install the ducting system very poorly. Is it? What do you think it is? Do you think it's bad designing? Do you think it is execution issues where people don't know how to execute it, or do you think it is budget centric client mentality? What do you think is the biggest problem there?
Uh, Very simple. One of the reasons that we have the products displayed is to take care of those space constraints. What
Yeah.
actually we face normally during the installation.
Yes.
Most of the times, what happens? We need the product. We need an air conditioning system for the place. But then what happens is when we want to install that product, we don't have space. There are many things that comes into play in terms of builders not giving
That
the
becomes a
space.
design problem then.
That becomes the accessibility probably like that. Nobody wants to compromise on those
Square footage.
engineering
And
standards.
square footage.
Standards.
Yeah.
So these are the products now where we have now. You don't have to get into all those things of multiple units installation and all. You've got a single unit.
So you tackle that problem by redesigning.
Yeah,
products.
redesigning. We redesign
Interesting.
products. These are the products which will help you to a large extent in getting rid of those cumbersome installations.
Right.
So we have a simple installation here. Take one audio, take one header to the interiors. Install IDUs there to different areas of the rooms wherever you require.
Gee.
That is one simple this thing. We don't have to have a ducting also when you do a mini VRF.
Interesting.
You can have cassette ACs, you can have split ACs integrated to the single audio, and then have the air conditioning system.
Fair. So there are solutions available, you're saying.
Yes.
Should builders and homeowners stop buying non-inverter ACs altogether? Or do you think are they just paying less to lose more later for the client?
See, each one has its own strength.
Okay.
The technology is very primitive. When we say inverter now, most of the domestic products, that is split AC and all, are inverter products. Even DRF, we say that it is an inverter product. It has its advantages because when we look at the usage, we normally in the earlier years we used to either over design or under design because of the limitations on that particular capacities.
Right.
Now with these inverters coming up, we have the advantage of a diversity where you can perhaps take the same unit to a working load beyond 15%, 20%. So that is something that which is available in an inverter product.
Yeah.
So that is one of the reasons that we primarily encourage the community to go for inverter units.
Fair. Let's talk pricing here. Why is the Indian HVAC market still so price sensitive? I'm sure you face it every day. Even at the cost of performance and quality. They'll pay lesser, but they won't buy a high rating HVAC system. Why do you think that is still there in our mindsets? Even though I think there is a lot more turnaround of money within the construction industry or real estate industry today.
What happens is, of course, Indian consumer mind is always a price sensitive mind.
Extremely, right?
Yeah.
We've always been like that.
Yeah, we've always been like that. So that is one of the areas. No, it is always a challenge when it comes. But then uh, a good product nowadays. No, the customers also have now more or less more are moving towards buying a good quality product at a good price. That is one thing. But then always there is a challenge in terms of the pricing because when you go for for building a system or building say an apartment, you got lot many people getting
Yeah.
into that. There are builders there are the architects there are electrical contractors there, civil contractors there. What then happens is also there is an AC there. So when you actually integrate everything, then there is always a kind of pressure to be competitive on the pricing. Then that's where we start, and that's what usually is happening.
You said Voltas is number one
Yeah.
currently, so you have a major footprint in India. How are you aligning your strategy with India's net zero emission goals?
Most if you look at our products, most of them are energy efficient, green products.
Okay.
And what are the product launches that we are doing are all green products, and that is one of the and as a Tata Group as such, we have got our own milestones to reach, and that is what is actually making us get into more products which are energy efficient and which meets the standards of the
Okay.
greenhouses.
Interesting. What does the future of HVAC in India look like to you? Will we see district cooling? Will we see solar powered chillers, or completely waterless systems in the future? What do you see?
What all the products that you mentioned, each has got its own market. So district cooling will definitely, there's a market where you have big industrial base, and we are also going in tier 3 tier 4 where you don't.
Do you think it's still a distant dream? Abhi time lagega usme?
No, you see, India is growing, going very, very rapidly. I am sure that 2030 we have our own milestones. 2027 itself we have a milestone. But then when you look at the air conditioning part of it, generally we say that in India, our air conditioning coverage across the entire thing, the spectrum put together is 8%, whereas the global average is 16%.
Okay.
So if you look at that gap, so we have still a way to catch up, and that is the opportunity for everyone else, all of us.
With a big company like yours, you guys do research a lot. You know what systems work better than others. Is district cooling actually more effective than the single unit ACs that we use in housing today?
See, that's what I said. District cooling is a different application actually.
Yeah, I know.
Mostly
Like it's a completely different tech
tech,
altogether, and it requires that infrastructure as well.
Yeah.
But is it really efficient? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. See, whatever product that has come up is really efficient, because what we actually do is we cut down the wastage. Whenever
Okay.
we do come up with this kind of projects, what we also look at is how do we cut down the wastage, because every energy consumed on generating that kind of cooling load, whether it is really worth for somebody who is using, not using. So that is one of the areas when you have a large, say a place like Dubai or somewhere, they where district cooling is very,
Yeah.
is in huge demand there. So those places will have that kind of requirement and that kind of that. Perhaps in the near future, when we look at our country, we may also have those kind of cities coming up, smart cities coming up, where we perhaps may get into a district cooling scenario. And obviously, it all depends on this thing. But then it's all happening. We have Gift City, which is a district cooling.
Oh yes, yes.
we
It's
have
a very
cooling in
interesting.
Gift City.
It's not
And it's
interesting
working
work
very
going on
well.
there.
Fantastic. This thing that is also managed by Voltas.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. It's a beautiful project to manage. Last question before we open a rapid fire. Do you see Voltas entering the smart building automation space soon, or integrating HVAC into a more holistic interior tech approach in the future?
Yeah, so we have the application. So already we started doing a lot of work on that. We have right now the standalone applications in terms of usage through smartphones and all. We also now are looking at integrating that into building management system. We have central plants we integrated into building management systems. We have a product called Internet of Things, where we actually use the gadgets to integrate both in terms of operation as well as control.
Interesting.
So there are products there, and we are already
Exciting future है.
Yeah, it's it.
Sir, एक fun rapid fire हो जाए. ठीक है. Quick answers. Window AC or split AC?
Split AC.
Okay. One Indian city that desperately needs better HVAC designing.
It is very difficult for me to pick up a city.
Any one city. Nobody's holding you to anything.
Yeah, but then I feel that coastal areas are very difficult for
Okay.
this thing in terms of the lot of environmental factors there.
Correct. Fair. Coolest project that you have worked on?
There's many projects. One of them would be I worked at metros, airports. We worked, but then the coolest one would be, I would say Chennai Airport.
Chennai Airport. Awesome. Tata Group in one word. How would you describe it?
Trust.
Sir, if Voltas had a Bollywood brand ambassador, who would it be?
It is Captain Cool, Mr. Dhoni.
MS Dhoni. Interesting. Worst HVAC installation, horror story you have ever seen?
I have not come across any horror story like that in UK.
You've not seen any at all?
Because what actually happens is that whenever we do the installation, there would be challenges, but then it is that we stay committed. We live with the customer.
सर एक बता एक बता दो जो आप चलो कॉम्पिटिटर का बता दो नाम मत लेना
नहीं किसी का भी नहीं होता, because see what happens is when there is air conditioning, it is a technology product. Obviously there are many things that which has to be integrated to provide the conditioning. But then I cannot say any work. But then there were challenges in terms of installation when you come across big projects where we need to have the heights to install the piping and all. There I think there is challenge. But otherwise, technology wise, air conditioning wise, we don't find it challenge. It's only about the access and the installation.
If you were given a choice, and today, if not air conditioning, what business would you be in?
I told you I was only a projects man first, then moved to air conditioning later.
Fair. Okay, fair. Sir, thank you. It was a lot of fun talking to you. You have this very infectious smile about you, which I really enjoy. You've heard, sir, from Voltas, and I'm Rishabh Agarwal. This is The Code. We are at India's #1 podcast at DR Build. Thank you.